All right. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome to just a boring afternoon. Didn't have anything else to do. I figured I'd just hop on to a live stream and just hang out for a bit. Nothing else to do today, so I figured, well, kind of nothing else, nothing really to do. But I was just gonna open some cards and see if we could grab some stuff for the eBay store today. Um, so yeah, I figured why not just do that on stream. I just have another a small box of the Scarlet Violet booster bundle things again, and I also have a Brilliant Stars trainer box. A trainer box we haven't opened yet. Obviously, it's not a new product, but just never got around to buying one when they released. So I figured why not just check it out today. So I guess might as well just jump into the early stuff. Hello, Professor Brainy Specs. How's it going? More lies. I don't know. I don't know what lies you're talking about. I think I think you're getting a little paranoid from all those conspiracies. You should uh, you should stop with you should stop just so you're not always paranoid all the time. It's not healthy. All right, just grab the packs out of there. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up this box too and grab everything out of this thing. You know what? Let's reset the camera up as we usually do for this. Give me 1 second. There's that. Rearrange everything over here. Move the mat down. Alright, so let's refocus our camera. Hey Gorilla, how's it going? Alright, so I think that should work. Let me just refocus maybe. I opened up the windows today because it was so sunny out, but that actually might be not a good idea. Alright, let's go to autofocus and hope everything works out today. Alright. So, alright, so we just, like I said, I just have another small booster bundle of the Scarlet and Violet stuff. We'll open that up today. And then I'm just going to open up this box and grab everything out of here too. Well, it's just the usual standard Elite Trainer box, not one of the Pokemon Center ones. Everyone's probably seen, anyone coming here for Pokemon stuff probably has definitely already seen what's in this box. It's not new, but if you're not, you haven't seen what's in this yet. It's the same stuff that you always get. A little instruction booklet, the dividers as usual. These have the Arceus on it. And we've got the standard dice, status markers, V marker. We don't need to see that. Usual brick of energy. And then we also do get a pack of sleeves with the same Arceus on it. So, I mean, they're not bad looking. But I actually never use those, so those will go into the store. But then we do get 8, I hope, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 packs of Brilliant Stars. Not one of my favorite sets to open, just because we never seem to hit anything out of these packs. But hopefully, since we actually bought it in a box and not just a bunch of loose packs, maybe we'll have a little bit better luck this time and actually be able to pull something. Hey, Kronos. All right. So yeah, let's actually. I'm gonna go to the back of this booklet here to see something real quick. All right, yeah. So we do have a trainer gallery in this, like I thought we did, and a bunch of just different gold secret rares. Just kind of seeing what we might want to be looking for. Usual secret rare stuff. Nothing really stands out. So, all right, let's just do this. I guess we'll start off with the older set first. I guess open up some Brilliant Stars and see if we can get lucky today. Dices, yes, Kronos. And Kronos, the weather's getting nicer out again, so I don't have to worry about doing things in the cold. I did take a look. There are a couple storage units I'm looking at right now, so we might actually get back to doing a storage unit video or live stream again pretty soon. No promises, but it's on the list of things to do. I am looking for another unit. This camera's way out of focus again. So those end at the end of the week. So hopefully we'll be able to find something and maybe do another storage unit soon. Hey, Joseph. It is the afternoon in this part of the world, unfortunately. And I had absolutely nothing else to do right now. And since I was going to sit around and open some cards, I figured why not just jump on and stream for a little while. Absolutely nothing in this pack as usual. Once I'm done with this, I don't know, maybe we'll jump into just a random tier list. Have some fun with that, maybe. Find something else to do, but I was going to open this anyway, so I figured might as well just go ahead and do it on stream. See if we can maybe find some cool cards just to throw in the eBay store. But so far, our luck is the same as it's always been with this set. Absolutely garbage. Milcery, and then just a regular non-hollow rare. So 2 packs in, not doing very well here. I'm not even gonna bother doing the pack trick. No one really cares. Got the happy little turtle though. You know what? We've opened a lot of Brilliant Stars. These cards just feel weird this time. And obviously they're real, but they just like have a weird like plasticky feel to them. Yeah, I mean they definitely are real. They've got the ink layer inside. So I mean I wasn't worried that they weren't real, but it's just they just have a really weird feel to them compared to the other cards we've had. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just we haven't opened up the set in such a long time that I just haven't. It just feels weird now. But yeah, it's just kind of odd. And absolutely nothing in this one. The blunder policy. Once again, telling me I should stop buying Billion Star stuff. Yeah, I mean, there was the only reason I did that was because I just wanted to show that it is a real card, but and I know you guys obviously can't feel what I'm feeling, but everything I mean it has like a weirder, glossier look. The card stock feels a little bit different than they normally do, and yeah, they just have this like odd, like plasticky feel that I've just I'll grab some of the that we've opened before afterwards so I can make a comparison. But yeah, they just have a weirder feel than they normally do. And that way, if we do find any hits that I can actually throw up in the eBay store, if there's any question about it, whether or not it's real, I can always refer back to this video. Shall we did rip one open to show that they are real cards. So I got this box. This box was actually kind of not really on sale, but I know you can get I know you can buy one of these boxes for like 30 some bucks on eBay right now. So there's probably a ton of them out there. But I did go to the local card store this time and not Target to buy my cards. And so yeah, well, you know what? I don't even know where I was going with that. But at least we get the EV Trader Gallery. It's a nice one. Cute little fox thing. And we get a Whimsicott right behind it. So finally, after over half of the box, we finally actually hit a card. So, all right. Not bad. We'll take it. Finally. Yeah. I don't know if you can Yeah, it's not going to show up. Well, maybe, kind of. I'll have to pull a V card, one of the V's from from some of the earlier packs. I mean, it just has an even more like glossy finish than I'm used to too. Got the Happy Squirrel, Marnie, Sigilyph, Karrablast, another bird, little star, Sigilyph, and just a regular non-hollow box. Jeez, we're definitely not doing good with this today. It's gonna be one of those times where you can't catch a break. All right. Some boxing gloves. Finally, all right, we get the Sylveon V. Good God, that took a while. I can't remember. I think this is one of the better cards. I think it's still around. Excuse me. I was gonna say, I think it's around a $20 card. I'm not sure. I might be thinking of a different set that also has a Sylveon V. So we'll take a look at that at the end too, just to see what we have. All right. So that was our second to the last pack for this box. We're into our last pack for Brilliant Stars. Hopefully, our luck will hold a little bit, and we can actually end this box with a good pack here. Probably not, but we can dream. Hunting Gloves, the Executor, a Farfetch'd, another Shinx, the Dedenne Nose Pass, the Infernape Reverse, and then just a regular non-hollow Staraptor. You know what? Wow, none of our rares were actually even hollows this time too. We got all non-hollow rares, and only 3 hits out of that entire box. That's actually pretty terrible. That's a pretty terrible pull rate from what I'm used to getting. Especially out of the, I know that, I mean, a lot of times when I'm just opening random packs I buy from the store, then yeah, so it seems like it's been a little bit harder to actually pull anything. But usually when we buy a box, it seems like, well, I mean, obviously we've probably just been getting lucky, but it has seemed like almost every other, like not every other, but well, I guess you could say that because about half of the packs that you open up tend to have a hit at least one hit now from the stuff that we've opened up over the last year or so. But not today. So yeah, that was definitely probably one of the worst boxes we've opened in quite a while. All right, before we move on, you know what? We'll just do this first. Let's move on to some Scarlet and Violet. Hopefully, we'll be able to get another one of the Miraidon alternate arts and save the day. Alright, you don't have to shuffle it anymore. You got the floating balloon, whatever that thing is, the angry engine, Magikarp, the duck, Fortress, our first reverse, got the Clauncher reverse, and a Skeledirge. Regular rare. Don't really need many more. Pretty much almost. I was looking through the cards we have so far for Scarlet and Violet, and we've only opened probably about, I'm gonna say about 2 booster boxes worth of cards packs so far, and almost have the entire complete set pulled already, which is kind of nice. It's definitely, since they did the reconfiguration of how the packs are set up, that it seems like the set is a lot easier to pull than it used to be. At least for me so far, because it looks for most of it, it's just the reverse hollows now that I'm missing. Still nothing. Almost half. This brings us to the halfway point. Still don't have anything from Scarlet and Violet either. So this just might be one of those days where we just don't pull anything. That would kind of make me a little sad. Got the Pokemon catcher, the Dolive, the mice, the Happy Mice family, Toxtricity, the Clawitzer reverse, Nemona reverse, and a Iron Treads EX. Just the regular one, I'm pretty sure. No, I think it's just, I will have to look. Yeah. All right. Finally got something out of a Scarlet Violet pack today. All right. Might have something in this one. I think I might have cheated a little bit and saw the edge. Got the goat, Scatterbug, the kitty, Happy Mice family again, Electricity, the cat, whatever, the nest ball, and nope, just a regular olive tree waving at us, ready to throw its olives at us. On the last two here. Got the Quaxley again. Have enough Quaxleys. The Pawniard, another crushing hammer, crushing our dreams of a big pull today. I'm sure. Muck, Rock Chestplate reverse, and a Halucha reverse, and then just a regular Armor Rouge. It's a regular Armor Rouge hollow. Alright, last pack, guys. We need some serious luck here. I'm pretty sure we haven't pulled the value of the box yet. With just our one pull. Hopefully we'll be able to do better than one out of one of these booster bundles, which is kind of weird. We finally got a bad one, I guess. The last couple ones we've opened, we've done really well, so it's just a matter of time before we got a booster bundle that had absolutely nothing inside of it. The Klefki reverse, and then to end things off, just another angry engine running us over, laughing in our faces that we didn't get any hits except for the Iron Treads, the angry tire. All right, let's do this. You know what? Now that actually, I don't even need to use my phone anymore. You know what? We can just reset the camera, I guess. Let's do that. Just try to quick reset the camera off here. Back to normal view. Fortunately, I don't have 900 different cameras and a Stream Deck just to switch things around, so we'll just do that. Wow. Room's getting really messy behind me. Alright, let's get rid of all the garbage here. And I'm gonna just jump into TCG Player. Well, yeah, you know what? Well, no. I'm so indecisive. Here, and just put the collector website and go from there. So that's what I basically always use to look things up. All right, so we'll go here. Collector. Sorry, hold on. My computer's being really slow today. Going for now. All right. So let's go ahead and go through all of our, see what we found. I guess we'll do Scarlet and Violet first, since that's what I have in my hand. Level 3. I don't think this is very. Probably like $1 card still. Nope. Sub $1 now. So this one's fallen quite a bit, unfortunately. Kind of figured though. A lot of the EX is basically worthless at this point from the Scarlet and Violet set, so that's okay. I just kind of wanted to see if we could get some more cards for the binder that I needed. Let me just switch over Brilliant Stars. Let's see if we found anything there. I don't remember values off the top of my head. Chinese Trainer Gallery. Alright, so the Whimsicott, I'm not even gonna really bother looking up. It's just a basic V. So probably gonna be in the sub to $1 range, maybe $1 at the most. We're gonna jump into the Trainer Gallery. These are the two cards I was wondering about. So number 11, the EV Trainer Gallery. And that's going to come up as just a $2 card, so nothing special. We'll throw that into the store anyway. And the other one is TG14, our Sylveon. See if I was right. Oh, I mean, I was close. It's still around a $17 card, so it's not terrible. It's better than nothing, I guess. Could have been a terrible day. I got absolutely nothing out of there, but save this. All right, I'm just writing this down so I don't forget. So let's call that 17, and the other one was, I want to say just 2. And let's call that, since it's 202, let's call that 2. All right. This stuff, let's set this aside. Remember the inflation? Yes. Also, all dogs have to be registered, are taxed, and have subdermal chips. And so stick with the classics: rabbits, chickens, beef, and pork. I'm guessing for a meal. I'm a little offended you would add rabbits into that. But that's okay. If you want to eat a superior species for food, then I guess that's okay. So that's your call. All right, guys. I'm sure I quick take pictures here. There's probably just list this right now while I'm doing this instead of waiting till later. I don't want to open the windows anyway, just so I can have some natural sunlight instead of. Usually, I have to take everything that I have and go into a different room to take pictures because all the overhead lights just create horrible glare over everything, and it kind of ruins every picture I take. This one's quick. Autograph this, and I'm going to jump into eBay. I list a few cards, and then just whatever. All right, looked like that's got kind of a crappy edge on it. Hmm. Alright, this one's not gonna make it. This one's just going into the storage, I guess. You can't. I don't think you'd be able to see this on camera. I can try to show you what I'm talking about. If you look at this, let's go back to the main screen. If you go back, if you look on the, it's terrible. I don't think you can actually tell. Yeah, the sun's kind of blasting out, but along the edge, there's a lot of whitening along the edge that you probably can't see. So I'm just not even gonna bother. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just drop it by $1 in price. Just call it $1. Well, this just lightly played. Try to get a photo of that edge so people aren't surprised. That's a little better. All right, that's all right. All right, we have two we can list right away. Let me grab the. Treads on it. Some of the rest of this for later. Almost Microsoft has never really bothered me. I know a lot of people have trouble with their updates, but I don't have like 900 tabs open, so it doesn't matter. When the updates come out, I can just quick restart. It's not a big deal for me. All right, I'm gonna quick jump over. I guess I can just do this on screen too. Falling asleep. Sorry. We're not going to be that exciting today. We don't have anything to do really anything to do. So just one of those days. Share my screen. All right. I'm just on my listening screen. There, there. X 220. Select that one. Which one do we want? That one. Maybe that one. I don't know why you would have your listing picture be the bath. So weird. That's weird. Literally lost connection for a minute. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there, but that was kind of weird. Alright, so I do this on somebody else's list, and I grab somebody else's listing and just rearrange things a little bit so it's not just copying what somebody else put in there. I don't know why people. I know why people go with their listing with like the hollow rare thing at the end of their listing, but I usually just remove it. It doesn't seem to. I don't really seem to ever have a problem with that. I know I was gonna do that SVE. SVE1. And that's why. Yeah, that's fine. Rated no. My type Pokemon. It's kind of not a basic. I guess we can give this near mint or better. I usually select. Features, let's go full art. Nintendo. There we go. And the SV and the EN here too. It's got the full card number, not just the number. You know, it's pretty easy to guess where this card came from, but I might help with our searching. 6+ English standard. I usually do this stuff in the morning right away. I just have the rest of the day do nothing, but I've been lazy the last few days, so I kind of have a backlog of shit to list. So go back up to here. I'm just gonna grab this title. I don't usually put a whole shit ton of stuff in here. I just repeat the title and just say we'll ship in a sleeve and a top loader. That kind of helps explain the slightly more expensive shipping costs I use. So, all right, let me actually get market price for this one. I know so you get the similar listings here. It shows in the median sale price has been $7.60, but that's not always right. Sometimes it uses other, yeah, it's it's using a bunch of different other cards for some reason as the all right, the window closed. But anyways, it often shows the wrong card it's basing that on, so I just always tend to just relook it up and use the market price from the app. Okay, so the current market price on this one is about $9.63. Not $1.63. I'm sorry, $9.63. So we'll go a little bit lower. We'll go nine. We'll go 9.50. That seems fair. We're not going to allow offers. Whenever I used to do the allow offers things, but a lot of people would constantly send me offers for like $1, and I'd just be sitting there wasting my time declining offers. Let's do the usual standard. So 3 ounce package, 8x6. It's not by one, but you can't put a fraction in this. eBay standard envelope shipping. We don't use standard envelopes. We use a more rigid cardboard mailer just to make sure everything gets there safely. It worked so far. Haven't had any problems with it. We've only had one problem where the I'll say with the post rejecting the and require yeah, but get rejected. Let's go do another single listing. Hey, bird. I know this is not fun to watch, so we'll do this. Should have been at the top of the phone. If anyone wants to come on, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I'm just killing time today. Don't have anything to do, so figured while I'm getting some stuff done, might as well just hang out on here. And X. We'll pull up the next one. It's going to be our iron treads. Just actually pull up. Come on. It looks like this time. Let's do the top one again. It's the same card. Just how they use the back of it for their. I think it's my camera stuff for that. Doing that. Hey, Mr. Londo.
Hey,
What's going on?
not much. Bored, just like you are.
I hear that. Nothing to do today. So you guys, so I'm sure you saw, but well, maybe you didn't, but did you see that they're actually announced the stupid Section 31 movie now?
I saw that, and look, I am in the process of cleansing my palate of anything new Trek.
Hold on a second. Let me.
I mean, so my advice to any of us: don't watch it, don't talk about it, just let it pass. and see what
Hopefully
happens.
will. Definitely don't want to. I'm not interested in it at all. I just saw that a bunch of people are posting it.
Yeah.
The
It,
announcement in Discord today, so I made a poll earlier on Twitter. I was going to go check in on that and see if anyone voted, see if anyone was going to watch it.
'Cause I'm sure Daniel's Hot Topics is as happy as a pig in slop.
Oh heck yeah!
He which I mean, why in the hell would anybody be fascinated by that anyway?
How you, illustration spelled with one or two L's?
Two.
Two. And of course, we ran out of characters. We'll just erase that. No, we don't need the Pokemon TCG thing. We'll have to do that too this time. And let's go. Special. Hey,
You can hear it. Oh, hello.
hey, what's up?
There it
Yo.
is. The LDG has joined us.
Howdy.
Ta.
What's up?
Cinnabon says, I mean, Yvette tells me to say hi to Cinnabon for Yvette.
What's it?
What? I wasn't listening.
You messed that up, didn't you?
Yeah, she told me, trust me, she's still here.
Hello, Yvette.
Kind of messed up. It's like I get the joy of listening to other people you guys can't hear right now. It's like having Jiminy Cricketta on my shoulder. Ow! I'm sorry. Okay, my fault. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Hmm.
God, this thing is annoying.
Well, I got everything done I was looking to get done today.
Well, good to hell for you. I clearly have not.
Yeah. You know, today was good. Started off a little racist, but ended quite positive.
I saw you streamed and got rid of your stream again, denying my the freedom of so I could comment on your stream.
I know, I'm not denying. They have time limits, okay? Everything's got a time limit. Even your videos one day will disappear, so I want to hear it.
It's interesting though.
If you want to comment, you're more than welcome to join us when we're live.
I can't comment because I can't even watch it because you essentially blocked me by removing it.
What?
So I can't watch it.
Okay. Oh, sorry, does my name tag say Terry Metalis?
Yeah, I mean, we should change it to Terry Metalis, I think, because for all I know, you were just talking some mad shit about me, and I can't respond, and I can't let your audience know my opinion.
I wasn't talking about you, was I?
No, I'm just kidding.
I know you're kidding. Play along, you.
I think you were talking about me, you piece of shit.
I might have been. I don't remember.
What the hell?
Might have said something or two.
See, so now
something about Kool-Aid.
So now I have to. Now I can't speak to your audience and let them know my opinion.
Someone's drinking the imported Kool-Aid.
It's better than the weird chocolate balls you're drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your giant brown balls of liquid.
I gotta
slurp them down.
I've had a lot of balls in my recent history. I gotta cut back on that.
Wow. Why am I getting a second? Oh, that's not the same one. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, when Prometheus goes online, that tennis ball video is going to disappear everywhere.
No, it won't. No, we won't let it disappear. You can't silence the freedom of speech
Eh.
of the tennis balls.
You can't stop the stream, dude.
So Mr. Freedom of Speech here wants to silence the tennis balls. I don't know. It sounds a
For a
little
while, we can bring it back later.
it sounds
Just for a
hypocritical.
while. Well, see, you wouldn't need to in a perfect system because, like, if you have an AI on your side, I mean, literally, it can, like, while you're scrolling through videos, rename the videos depending on its content. So, eliminating anybody using clickbaiting titles to make you click. Like, imagine never having to never having to click a video because you thought it was one thing and finding out it was another.
Shit, man. They'd have to
Prometheus,
take down
done.
half of your. They would have to constantly take down all your videos because all your shit is.
Well, no, not take down, and nothing to do with take down. Individually rename titles to more.
Oh, just
match
rename it.
If it's not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's
so
no
it takes
point in
away
naming the
people's
video anymore.
individuality. And you have to conform to the Project Prometheus.
No, it is freedom of speech. Oh, Yvette says it's freedom of speech is out the window. You got to understand the difference between the freedom of speech and the freedom to listen. There are rules that must be abided. If I want that enabled, then I want that enabled. If you want to disable it and see people's true whatever and yada yada and not have anything altered, you can do that. I'm giving you you have the option to do that. But if you want to say, I would like light protection, so on publicly known channels that like to clickbait, I would like you to freaking double check to make sure that the title matches the content. I mean, you can paint it, you can configure it any way you want to make it useful to the user and not eliminate people's freedom of speech. Individualized to you. Yeah, now what?
Sounds like you're being disrespectful to the original author by changing their creation without their without their knowledge or permission. Would you retitle a book just because you don't like the title of a book?
Well, you can still see the title if you wanted to see the title. It's not like it's like I said. It's all about giving the user the option to do whatever you want to do. So you can have it any way you want it, whether or not you want it replaced, whether or not you want a check mark to show. You don't even have to change the title. You could just have a check mark if you want that says, "Yep, this video's talking about what they're talking about." Description, title, content, match. You know what I mean? Like you can have it any way you want. It's not just the one way I happen to first mention it.
I don't know. It sounds like you're just backtracking now. It's trying to move the goalposts.
No, that's the power of programming. You can do whatever you want.
Just shifting the goalposts now that we've called you out.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, that's exactly how it could be.
I don't know who would want that though. No one.
Who would want complete control over everything? I'm
Over
pretty
everything.
sure that is everyone.
I don't know.
Like I'm trying to fight two arguments with two separate. I'm like on two streams at the same time.
Everyone agreeing with me, saying you're crazy.
No, well, everybody doesn't agree with me yet, but until it comes out and they're like, "Holy shit, this is what he meant."
Oh, so I win again. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it seems like you just want to be able to do whatever you want.
Excuse me. Something like that.
LDG
Was I
can't play by
doing-
the rules, so he's gotta change them for himself.
What is with you? I'm sorry. Did you fall? Did you sit on a carrot stick today or something?
Maybe.
A little bit?
Maybe. You
Couple
never know.
inches? Yeah.
Not getting any sleep, obviously. A little crabby.
Actually, the entire underground was like Cinnabon streaming, like at the same dum dum dum. It was like a moment in freaking what do you call it? Like those cartoons, like Scooby Doo, when they realize who the bad guy is.
What? Why am I the bad guy now?
Okay. I'm sorry, Yvette. Yes, he's not a bad guy. I was just talking about the moment we all said it like exactly at the same time. Cinnabon streaming, and then everybody was like Cinnabon streaming, like everybody said it at the same time.
Why is that such a surprise? Like I haven't been streaming
Because we thought you were sleeping.
Why would I be sleeping? It's 3 in the afternoon.
Or working.
Well, I am, sort of.
It's 5 o'clock. You started streaming what? Like, you know how much overnight content you've been given?
Ago. Yeah, I decided to stream now so I can keep myself up. So if I was just doing this on my own, I would get sleepy and probably not do this. So I figured I might as well stream in that way and talk to people and keep myself awake while doing this.
Well, we're here for you. We got your back. Now, we just talked about like pool coverings this morning. Like I said, it started off a little racist because of somebody who was on, but then after everybody else came on, we were having some fun.
What do you mean racist? What were you talking about? See, you're trying to tell me about things I haven't seen because you would erase everything and deny my.
I'm giving it to you now, am I not?
All right, fine. I'll listen.
I'm literally giving you an exclusive. Anyway, I don't want to mention that though. We were talking about a video on Twitter that the person thought a lot of those videos seem to be portraying a certain color of species.
What? See, you're just denying my freedoms, not being specific, so I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I can tell you after. I'm just not gonna.
What color species? What the fuck?
You don't delete your live streams, and this is content that YouTube would find questionable, which is why I delete my YouTube stream. So I'm trying to do you a favor right now.
I talk about lots of it.
Yeah, I'm even afraid just to put it in a private chat right now because I think you'll say it.
All of my bullshit Asian stuff for Trek, it should be, is pretty questionable.
Yeah, but you're Asian though. You can do that. Like that's your heritage.
Very offensive. Oh, and thanks a lot to Dork Knight for getting me a content match last night. Good job.
Oh, did he?
No.
For what? What was it again?
I don't really care. What?
Oh,
it was the.
Was it Picard?
When he was playing that video from Major Grin.
Oh yeah.
It had that "I Want to Start the World on Fire" music. So that got played. But it was one that didn't matter because it wasn't a strikeable one. So I just left it up. Sometimes I just switch those to unlisted. But and also the Ready Room got me too, but they didn't care either when we showed the sneak peek. What did we show? The sneak peek scene, or was it the bridge tour thing? I don't remember.
How the hell can they claim an Ink Spot song?
Who? What?
You said CBS got you for that?
No, not CBS. It was a record label.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I always figured that guy was a butthead anyway.
Yeah, it was one of those that they let you. They don't. If they just tell you it was planned, but it doesn't affect you in any way.
Oh.
Still public, 100%. Just.
They let you play it. They just take the money you make.
This time they didn't even say there. Well, I mean, they didn't. I don't have any revenue for them to take, so that's probably why they didn't even bother putting that in there. All right. Almost done. Just need to add pictures in. What were you guys doing over in the underground all day? Anything fun there that you can talk about and can't be? I don't have to.
I got to be careful what I say about the underground. Last time I mentioned something that happened in the underground, I almost got my balls chopped off.
Oh my
See,
god!
there we are again with the balls. What the hell?
Well, there we are with you denying my freedoms again.
If you hung out in the underground, you would not have to ask that question.
I think you just want to.
Which you do. I'm just saying, if you weren't in there, if you were in there.
Deny me because I'm Asian. I think it's.
I'm not trying to deny you, my friend. You know. I want to give you. I want you happy.
You're trying to exclude the Asian race from your.
I'm trying to please you, master.
Fine. You don't want to
allow me to please you.
You don't want to tell me.
Help you.
Deny my freedoms of response. Then we're just gonna call you LD Metalis from now on.
I swear to God, if you change my name, I'm going to kill you.
LD Metalis.
Yeah, I don't do that because I'm respectful. I'm respectful of what you title yourself, and I don't arbitrarily change things.
We'll talk after the live stream, though. You know that.
Oh, that's what you think.
Yeah, we'll talk in private.
What if I don't want to talk in private? What if I want to talk in public?
We can talk in the underground in public. Why is this thing?
Do I have a sale? Why is my phone saying I have a sale?
Settings. Doing everything I say twice. How is that even possible?
No, I don't. My phone's lying to me. I was excited for a minute. I thought maybe I made a few bucks. All right, we can get rid of that screen now. I can do everything else from my phone. Sweet. Oh, so what's on the agenda for the rest of the day, boys?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Yeah, we thought it was you.
Sounds kind of gay. I think you should rephrase that.
We thought you were the agenda for the rest
not
of
on
the
your
day. I mean, sheesh. I already streamed. Mr. Lundell already streamed. I already streamed in the underground. Bird did his part. Like, we all done our part. It's 6 o'clock almost.
Everyone was contributing to
Tim's the one that needs to come up here because he came in late because he's quote unquote got a life sometimes.
So do I.
That's why he wasn't. That's why he didn't stream with us.
So I can't always be in your secret cult.
Secret cult. You know, in a cult, they do what the master says. Okay.
It's clearly a secret cult because I can't get any information. You just keep telling me.
Clearly, the underground.
It
has a mind of its own.
So, oh my God, this fucking phone is starting to bother me.
Nobody follows me. I mean, I don't even think they follow me. And if I didn't come into the underground, they would still be using it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know.
And actually, I'm 100% sure because I left for like 2 days and everyone said how the underground was like still popping, people coming in and out.
So I openly give the key. Brainwashed them and made them scared to leave.
A little bit.
They're all trapped.
No, I'm not scared.
And they're afraid to move on.
I wouldn't say scared.
Okay, guys, you can flee.
I would say morally inclined.
Morally inclined. How is it morally inclined that they're trapped there?
That's the best kind of brainwashing. When you can get somebody to believe what they're doing is the right thing, like that's. And Tim just slapped me. You just
admit that they're brainwashed. Wow.
He just slapped me again.
Unbelievable.
Okay, stop slapping me, Tim. I'm sorry.
One
That
second.
was fun.
I need to make these active, and then I'll be done.
Tim, you coming?
I feel like I screwed up something, but we'll go with it and hope everything's okay.
Oh, he's coming. Oh yeah. He's coming. Play that one more time.
He's
I'm gonna come.
All right. All right. You can stop it. Okay, sorry, that was blasting in my ear.
Damn it.
Tim's coming. I'm giving him a link.
I mean, the link's in the chat. Unlike you, I don't. It's not secret.
Yeah, but I'm just saving him a step.
Oh, I see. So
The whole going to your channel and giving
you're
you
denying him
coming
the
on
freedom to
here.
go to my channel to give me the view in order to keep suppressing me. And
If anything, I did you a favor if you think about it, because that's
making
just
sure
one.
that the agent doesn't get
one
the
view.
I see how it is.
Well, I just increased your retention percentage. So sacrifice one view to get a higher average user retention. I think that's a plus.
I'm starting to feel
See what
oppressed. I'm
happens
starting
when
to
you
feel
use your
like the
brain besides
underground is
keeping your ears spread
oppressing
apart.
me. I might have to call the ACLU and have them open a case against you. For suppressing a innocent
Get in
voice.
line. Yeah, take a number. Did you check to see if Tim came in yet?
I haven't, so I will hear it when he comes in.
Hey, what up, Beard?
He's not.
What's
Yeah,
happening,
obviously,
Beard?
he's trying to go against your wishes and your
I
your
missed
mind
the epic
control
Beard.
by not coming into the chat. That's fine. He's
Dude,
exerting his
I've-
individuality. I applaud him for that.
He is you. One man's individuality is another person's illusionary
Don't
choice
worry,
bubble.
son. I didn't use his link.
Thank God.
That's it. Oh, see, there you go. You know, you asked for it.
It's all right. I understand that
He didn't
called
ask
by
for
the
it.
balls. He probably got some weird incriminating evidence against you all, hidden on his computer after he's hacked all of your computers.
Yeah, I was lying down, taking a little nap, and I hear LDG saying that something about me. I don't know what it was. I heard something about me.
Tim,
And
he
I
was
had to
saying
get
that
up.
you were being extra racist in the.
That wasn't him. It was not him. No,
When
fake
you were
news. That's fake
believe it.
news.
I believe it.
When you were implying
You know what?
that someone was being extra racist, and then you immediately started talking about Tim. So that's the inference that most reasonable people would make.
Yeah. No.
But Tim's white,
Oh, I see. So
like real white, not fast food white like you. Yeah. I
Did
don't
you say
even know what
fast
means.
food white?
I didn't know. I was trying to think of something
What the
quick.
fuck is fast food white?
Like
Yeah.
not really white. It was done really quickly. That's why your eyes are a blur. Now, I'm still working on my comedy skit. Sorry, I'll get there.
Yeah,
What would you
long
call
way to go.
Asian? Like, wait, like you're not called white though, right? I mean, and I'm sorry by saying you are, because it doesn't. You get what I'm saying, right? So, why
Are
is
you
an
talking
Asian
to
white?
me?
No, I'm just talking into the nothingness. La la la.
I thought you were talking
Just
to Tim.
asking a question.
Am I white?
What would you call why? I'm not saying why are Asian people not considered white. I'm asking, what would you call them? A kind of white.
I don't see color.
Well, of course, neither do I. But that's not the skit.
Most of the time, Asians are referred to as yellow.
See, I don't get that bit.
I don't either.
You're
I
not yellow.
don't believe I'm yellow in color.
I don't know what the hell yellow came
That's
from.
what the That's what the traditional description is. And maybe in the old days, maybe more Asians had like a yellowish tinge.
My
Because
friend
they might-
Cy
It's
calls
because you
himself
like you
yellow.
work with a lot of turmeric or something, and you just
Well, it
had,
might just be from like nutrition deficits, like fucking
you had
jaundice.
scurvy.
Jaundice.
Oh, well, isn't that scurvy though?
No, scurvy.
Vitamin
is
C.
different.
There you go, Cinnabon. Little yellow for you.
It's a deficiency.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yellow alert.
There's other kinds of deficiencies other than just scurvy. I don't know. You'd have to look it
It
up.
got muted. I just sneezed really hard, like 4 times. Oh man,
So you
Where that
muted. You
came from.
censored yourself, Mr. Free
I
Speech.
censored myself. Yes,
You decided to
That was,
censor yourself instead of allowing
because
us
that's
to know that you
allowing
say
us
it.
what really.
So
Okay,
you're
it's
constantly doing things in
malicious
secret.
speech.
I feel like you're completely
Darren would.
being hypocritical here.
Oh, and just so
I know
Londell
people
doesn't
who
feel
would-
left out, I do have a black alert. There you go.
Oh my god, that's racist.
That's racist. That's black screen right there. Blackface, black screen. Oh, okay.
Londell's not even going
Oh.
to dignify that with a response.
He's in the bathroom right now or something, or cooking some breakfast or dinner or whatever.
Probably.
Darren's here to come up and smack you in the face now.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, you sick, confused motherfuckers.
See, told you.
Welcome to the pool.
I was at Walmart today, and I was asking the gal there. I'm like, I was looking for some socks. I mean, I'm not to sound racist, but I just want black socks.
Oh man.
She laughed. She thought it was funny. Anyways, go ahead, Darren.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking. You most likely think she thought it was funny, but really it was a giggle. And then as soon as you turned your head, she thought some nasty ass thoughts to you.
Probably.
She was at her job, right?
Yes.
Okay. The true test is if when they're not at their job and they can have a great deal more freedom to say and think what they want.
Oh,
if
right.
they
right.
think it's funny.
No, I understand.
Yeah, she gave me that. I don't want to lose my job laugh.
Yeah. I told that bellboy of
That'd be
did
great.
this
if
old
there
this
was
old
another
joke and he
customer.
laughed his ass off. No, he didn't.
No, he spit in your
That
food when he
worked.
was making it. Yeah, exactly.
Why would a bellboy?
You see,
Spitting
here's the
your
only
food.
problem is I wasn't talking to somebody that worked there. I was talking to another customer.
Okay, well,
you can't
I
ever
just
find anybody that works at
just
Walmart.
got done asking you if that person was on the job. And you said,
Did I say it?
yes, everybody heard it.
Tim,
Fucked up.
how many subs did you have today?
None.
Oh, that's why. Okay, he's low in electro subway lights.
Probably.
Electro subway lights.
I just.
So I'm really trying here. Can you just give me the A for effort, please?
I mean, is that opposed to the coal-fired subways?
You want a participation award or what? what's
No,
going on here?
no. I'm asking you to shut the hell up. That was a polite way of telling you.
Oh, request denied.
There you go. You didn't have to actually do any extra effort. You can do less effort to be more effective.
Cinnabon, would you like my LDG slap, banner GIF thing short, just so you can slap them?
I already have a dog. I don't need somebody else coating my curtails.
Holy shit! Are you calling me a dog now?
Wow.
No,
Oh,
Darren.
Wow.
There
Darren,
we
I
go.
It sounded an awful lot like you were calling
That's what it
Cinnabon
sounded
a
like.
dog now.
Oh my god!
I wasn't
was that
even
movie?
talking about.
Wasn't there a movie with Jet Li where he played somebody's dog?
I think so.
I think you saw that movie recently. And this is something that I don't know, and I'm asking it directly, but not altogether bluntly. I'm not certain which specific variety of Asian you are, Cinnabon.
I am a mix of Japanese and Korean.
And you're
Okay.
telling me you're not a dog, and you're saying you're mixed.
I didn't call myself a mutt.
Well, that's what you say about a. You don't. A person doesn't say they're mix. They're a mix. I've never heard anybody say that before.
That's because you don't get out much.
Right?
It's because you're just used to the pure races that you hang out with.
But they don't say a mix. Like I'm a mix, and I don't even say I'm a mix except for right now.
Because I'm exactly
For the purpose of
50-50.
saying it.
Unlike you, I don't go around saying I'm 2% or 0.001% Native American and call myself a Native
Okay, I
American.
didn't say I was point. Oh God, you know what?
The movie was called Unleashed, 2005.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, it had Jet Li, Morgan Freeman, and Bob Hoskins.
That movie was brutal.
Yeah. It seems to be his template for dealing with certain folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how'd the stream last night go, Mister? I'm going to bed.
What stream?
DJ streaming. What?
I
Yes,
don't know, I
Cinnabon's
hung
over
out
there.
with there
What?
for a few minutes and then I left. I wasn't there all night.
Were you there for Alexander?
You were there longer than I was.
I left like shortly after he arrived.
Did you?
That's pretty much when I went to bed. It was shortly after Alexander got on. It was good to see Alexander and all though.
I mainly went over there because I just wanted to ask Deej if he was going to do his stream right after Picard again, so then I wouldn't do one. But he said he was going to, so I'll probably just go hang out over there afterwards instead of starting my own stream. No, we're not two streams doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. And then I'll get on there quickly, so then when other people show up and then I can't say a word anymore, then I'll at least be able to give my opinion and then head out.
I love how you fall back on that bit.
What?
No, that's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I mean, why would you want to just sit on a panel and not say a
It
word?
makes sense.
That makes
Exactly.
zero sense to me.
It makes.
You got to
no,
ask Daniel's Hot
yeah.
Topics how that works. He's
Well, I know, but I don't understand with some of those guys. It's like, come on, I don't say a word, and sometimes they turn their camera on, just creepily stare at everybody for the entire time.
It's funny. He actually talks more now than he used to. Daniel's Hot Topics.
Yeah.
You know,
He's been doing much better.
Some people don't ask him anything. I at least try to get him involved in the conversation.
He tries to say things every now and
Well,
then.
there was a time
It's
when,
not
even
completely.
when you did ask him something, he just kind of sat there, kind of looking at the camera. We were worried about him for a while there. Then he broke out. Then he started
I'm
talking.
actually just surprised he even talks to me because of the massive amounts of shit I give him in Discord.
Some people like the shit.
Yep.
Let's see, should I go get a sandwich at Subway or should I go the other direction?
Did I smell? Dan, since you said that, I got a whiff of Subway. It smells like Subway in my room. Son of a bitch.
I think you just need to take a bath.
I would run away from Subway.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, how
I sort of made up my mind that if it wasn't the one that Tim works at, I wouldn't get one because the one next to me used to be like the main one for the area, and I don't know what happened over there, but I kept getting sick every time I left. After I ate one of their sandwiches. The one that Tim made for me, though, this must have been a year ago now. It didn't make me sick, so. But I'm not going to drive all the way to Holman, especially when I know that Tim's not actually there right now.
Same shit.
Just go there and start demanding Tim come there and make you a sandwich.
Nobody's spitting
Call
in
him
your
up,
food.
get him into the store.
How much extra would you pay for them to drive him out there?
Would that be funny if he's on a stream? Tim is like, oh shit, they made me go. I have to come in. I have to go to the store. I'll be back in a little while, guys. And he comes back like 20 minutes later. Motherfucking Darren.
No.
That would be good.
Darren, everybody pretty much knows that at about 7:00 our time, I'm going to go to the store to do my inventory. If you showed up there, man, I'd be slapping you.
Let me in, man. Let me get.
Well, the store's open.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Let me in.
I can't keep them out. It's open.
I don't think you understand what open means.
No, you're not getting it.
I think you're not getting it.
Darren's banned from most public places. Like someone like Darren has to be banned from these places. You gotta let him know.
The only place I've ever been banned from is when I got let go from a job that I had where I was a hotel night auditor at the Holiday Inn Express, and I had some things to say about management, and they decided to fire me over it. And as part of my termination, they said I couldn't go to any property owned by this LLC company that owned it. Well, all I had to do was wait a couple of years, and they went out of business anyway. So yeah, I felt like testing it, but I mean, what kind of leverage? Sure, you can probably call the cops and say, and have me trespassed for no reason, but at the same time,
When I got fired from Sparta Walmart, I was there a week later just to fuck with people.
What happened, Tim?
Nothing.
You didn't greet some.
Not
You
a
didn't
fucking
greet some.
thing happened.
No, how'd you get fired? You didn't greet somebody properly.
No,
That's
I got
that's
fired
only
for
that's the only the old people that greet people.
I got fired for eating a cheese curd.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'd fire you too, you son of a bitch.
And eat that food because he didn't pay for it. And you can't buy it on the clock either. Though, so.
Oh, wow.
Work at deli, you don't get no discounts either. Fuckers. But anyways, yeah, I was honestly, I was so fed up with the job. I was at the point I just didn't care anymore. So I mean, it's really on me.
Right. Some people, they quit in their minds, a couple of weeks to a couple of months before they actually get fired. That's what it's kind of like what Homer Simpson said to Bart Simpson. He goes, "Oh, son, if you don't like your job, don't quit. Just go there every day and do everything really half-assed. It's the American way."
True. It's better to get fired anyway too, so you can collect unemployment.
No, that's not how that works.
I know.
No, the only way you got guaranteed unemployment is if you get laid off.
Excuse me, Tim. I've been an employee in a very long time.
So have I. I've been on the unemployment system quite often. In our state,
I haven't been an employee in a long time. I'm not certain how that works anymore.
I collected unemployment twice.
Never been able to.
And yeah, it was interesting. And the first time I did it was under a Democrat governor, and I was like, "It can't be this easy." I'm like, because all you did was log into a website and then hit a couple of check boxes, and then the check comes.
they don't even bother to see if you're looking for employment either.
They don't bother to see. They didn't bother to see if I was actually looking for a job, and so I'm like, I can totally see how people get on this and don't get off, But then, several years later, I found myself in between jobs, and I got unemployment during Governor Walker's time here, and he had totally reformed. I had to go downtown, take a class, and I agreed with all this stuff, and then basically had to be assigned an advisor to help me look for jobs, and then I had to report to him where I applied, stuff like that, and I wasn't on that for more than 3 weeks, but yeah. it was a night and day difference, and I was actually kind of glad to see it. So,
Did it get you a
I have
job?
no, I found one on my own. No, but
Okay,
he,
so
he,
it's
he was
meaningless.
no, well, no, he assigned, and he was
It was
supposed to be
fucking
there to help me.
meaningless.
No, it wasn't meaningless. LD.
No, it didn't get you a job.
You're
You
not-
got your own
you're not-
job.
you're
It-
not-
it-
you're
It
not-
has to help
you're
the
not-
people who are completely
not
lazy and do not go
listening.
through the system
You're not
properly. It doesn't
listening.
matter.
You're not. It does too matter when you're not listening.
Don't repeat. I am listening when you repeat yourself 9-12 times.
No.
Okay, I know what you
His-
said. I heard what you
his
said.
job-
Comprende,
his job-
amigo.
His job was to get from me the 2 places that I applied to each week. That's part of it. So there was his
So
role
it did
was-
help you get a job then.
Well, no.
God, it's like
because I would've-
talking to Tim. I asked you a
No,
question and
because-
the answer changes.
He didn't help me get a job. He just provided accountability, which wasn't part of the process beforehand.
What does that even mean? Did the place in any shape, show, form, direct or indirect, you would not have that job if it wasn't for him? Yes or no? In any sense of the
No.
term.
How?
Listen.
All right, well, there you
really,
go.
And really listen here. Don't
So it
just
didn't do
give
a
me
thing.
just give me
It was
a
pointless.
knee-jerk. Don't give me a knee-jerk response. It wasn't.
I don't need to
pointless.
know. I don't even need you to repeat yourself.
It wasn't pointless to in the general sense. It was in my particular situation because I already knew how to look for a job and I was aggressive in doing that. But the fact that he was still there providing accountability for that process is what I was pleased with.
Yes.
And that's what he's talking
But-
about.
And he-
So you-
But it
he-
wasn't a
and he-
waste of time. It was just extra work for you. If you didn't have it, you would have had your own job. But because he gave you the accountability that you were actually doing that, which could have easily have been proven beforehand instead of wasting time, money, and effort on literally babysitting you for that many weeks. You didn't need a leash on your neck. They wasted
understand-
money
You
and
literally
resources
don't know
having
what
a
you're
leash
talking
on
about.
you.
I explained the whole situation to you, and you're still not getting it.
You understand how many people
More
that
wasted
go on
money.
unemployment
So we're
that don't
so
bother
so
looking?
we are
Yes,
going
those are the
to-
people that need to be watched. Those
Yeah,
are the
well, how do
people that
you know
needed to
who
go
to?
through what Darren went through.
How do you know who's
Not
who?
Darren.
How do you know?
It's
which
very.
person's which?
Did you not just hear what I said earlier?
No.
He literally proved it.
He didn't say
Darren
anything.
proved it. Yes, he proved it. As far as
I'm just-
Darren's check mark is concerned with the government, you got a job quickly and you got off of
Yeah,
unemployment
he
before it
didn't
ended.
deny.
And they could have found that information out before. It's
How?
not that hard to figure that. But you
How do
simply,
find out-
you know what?
How do you find out
give a
somebody
human.
got a job before they got a job?
Let me tell you something.
That's
You
what
give
you
a
just
person a
said.
button. You give a person
You're
a
an
button.
idiot.
You wait 30 seconds, and I
idiot.
guarantee you will have only a couple people who didn't press it.
Hey,
Okay.
Talk to us when you come back to Earth, dude.
Okay, whatever. There's easy tests.
Yeah.
There's
Talk to us when
easy
you come back to
evaluations.
Earth.
There's a strike system you can
Right.
use. So until
This-
you
this-
use up your strike, I mean, there's ways of doing this to make it effective. So don't sit here and try to tell me that your low ability to think outside the box doesn't cover improving,
This is-
finding out if someone was responsible or not.
This is why friends don't let friends live in America's wang.
Oh my lord, dude.
You know,
It's not that hard to tell
problem
if
was-
someone's responsible or not. You give them the simplest
Florida
test and they
man.
either pass or fail.
Florida man strikes again.
You know, when I was having,
I know
trouble
people too
keeping a
lazy to
job,
clean a toilet,
I
for
had to
God's
take
sakes.
that class. I had to take that class of how to get a job and how to apply for the job. I'm like, I can do all that. The problem is the jobs don't want to keep you. You know, every job I ever had, I had, it was either a year and a half to 3 years and I was out. I was either laid off or fired for some unscrupulous reason or some kind of bullshit happened. And, you know, that's something out of my control.
Well,
It's something more than
And then
That's
when
a
you,
job
when you
you would
bounce
get
out on
from
so many
unemployment.
jobs, they don't want to hire you then.
Bubba
So-
Bubba was a bear.
And that's what I continually say around here is the biggest problem Wisconsin has is they do not regulate the employers either, because the employers need to be put in check as well as the employees.
Here's a better
Anywho.
idea. How about we get people who actually do a good business come up to bat?
Oh, here we
That
go.
fixes all your problems. No
I
laws
am
needed.
going to put my headset down and go get something to eat. I'll be back. Good luck to all of you in dealing with.
Thank you, Christopher Robin.
Popular.
Thank you.
Right
We're
back.
gonna need it.
I'm just gonna mute. Just gonna mute myself.
Again, we know. We heard. Thank you. 10-4. Roger Wilco.
I'm gonna mute myself,
19.
LDG.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn my ears off, LDG.
That
Oh,
said, can't hear
I just
LVG.
found the perfect card for LDG for my DC Deck Roller game. It's called Think Fast.
Oh, so Yvette says she had to turn off the stream in the back room and then come to the channel. And now she can hear you. So you were silencing my stream in the back room.
She said mute. She said she was
Infringing
going to
on my-
bed. I
on
was
my-
talking to AI,
know.
so I had to mute both streams, and I forgot to unmute the other stream. I'm sorry.
See how it is. All right.
Dude,
Silencing
you know-
you again.
I
This is what I'm talking about. You can tell
slapped
I'm not
you
a
because I
responsible
heard
person.
you talking.
I should deserve what Darren went through, a chaperone. Preferably, yeah, we're not going to go there.
Some days it just doesn't pay to get up.
Some days. Do, 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 do.
So
We got 8 people, huh?
yeah, 8 people just hanging out, listening to the sound of silence.
I could put on some music.
I'd rather not be claimed by because of you now.
Oh, I mean, I play them. Oh, that's right. Delete my live streams. Never mind. It won't get you taken off, but they'll get claimed. Yeah.
We like to try and play by the rules around here. LG.
Rules.
No,
Where
that's
we're going.
board
There are
concept.
no. The rules are supposed to be your rules. That's how rules work. Where are your rules, Cinnabon? Where online do you have your rules? Anywhere?
Everywhere.
Nope. You ain't got Jack. You're like Picard, bro. You got Jack Squat. You can't even be blocked by Terry Mentalis and still be seeing his freaking tweets. Dude, that really pissed me off. That's the dirt.
Oh, did
in
it
the
really
face.
piss you off? No way. I couldn't tell. I could
Yeah,
not
like
tell that
to
pissed
see
you
that
off.
he blocked me. Okay, you blocked me. Then why am I still seeing your tweets by you, not by association or something? Like your fucking tweets. What's the point of blocking?
She doesn't want to be annoyed by you.
You know, it's funny. Elon Musk was talking about this new feature where he's like labeling companies as like government funded media.
Yeah.
And then he found out one of them was like only 60 or 70% funded. So they changed their label to 69% government funded. So I tweeted him and I said, hey, that's a great idea. Elon, can you put Free the Net as 0% government funded? I mean, if he's just going to make a joke out of it, just give me that. I would love that tag. That would be awesome. That's right, bitches. I'm not selling out.
Why would you even need that? We all know that you're not government funded.
No, not you. You are
Yeah,
not
I think
millions
anybody
and
that-
millions of people.
Instant we know that you're not government funded.
No, they question that. They question everything, dude. They question whether or not I'm freaking part of the system, for God's sakes. Just
Oh
to
my God.
try to be the one that's crazy and, you know, making it look bad. I get all that. Welcome to diversity, bro. There's not one thing you can't think about that infinite amount of people have the exact opposite opinion about. Yeah, I mean, there are people who think the world is flat. There's people who think the sky is yellow. There are people who think the stars are painted. That people believe that they were freaking other people. People believe in ghosts. People who think they're their different gender. I mean, you're going to find it no matter what.
Okay.
All right. I hope they used a portal gun somehow, or copy of a portal gun, and teleport DS9 into the middle of the battle. That would be so cool to see a recreation of the DS9 station. I mean, it's completely off ball. I know it's completely left field, and it's fine. So I'll enjoy it for the moment of thinking about it.
That would be the dumbest thing they could possibly do. And why is that? And oh my God, you're the one complaining about stupid things happening in the show.
No, I'm
That
on
would be
board. I'm
extremely
on
dumb.
board.
I
I
think
drunk the
if-
Kool-Aid.
I think his brain is, if they're going to do stupid, they might as well go all the way.
They might as well go all the way. Thank you. Finally, somebody who understands.
You would
See,
still
that's why I
complain
keep
about it.
telling
You would complain about it because they didn't show the correct angle of it or some bullshit like that.
They used the wrong scanner.
Yeah.
Like, if they're gonna go crazy, they might as well go really crazy. Like, I wouldn't be suggesting this if
They
Picard was
changed
decent.
Cisco's view screen.
Yeah, it's not. DS9 will have like a
Oh,
square
it wasn't
view.
in his office.
It's not the
It
same,
was-
damn it.
Oh, for all we know, we would change it so instead of them looking out, they're all looking towards. Like, the view screen is like in the middle of the pillar. Or some crazy shit like that. The promenade is up, not down.
It could be. What if they portaled it in upside down and then
Exactly. No, they would with the way Terry Metalis likes to, break physics to have a scene. Okay, like a ship falling in space. Yeah, it would most likely come in the portal bottom up.
How would it go through the portal though when it doesn't move?
It moves. The station has freaking thrusters. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they don't use them exclusively.
Yeah, but
It usually sits in one place by the wormhole.
they literally moved the station from the
I know
planet
they
to the
moved it.
wormhole in the
Why
first
would they
episode.
deliberately move it? Okay, if the station's
go
sitting out there
through
by
the
the major
wormhole.
wormhole, all of a sudden this
Because
big
they
old
got a
fucking
message.
vortex shows up. You think they're gonna go? Let's fly into
Oh my
that.
God, you are. Of course, it would be better if the message got to DS9. So when they were coming through the wormhole, you snit, they would be opening fire immediately. They have to know what's coming. That's how they had the thrusters on to go through.
why would they
good
even go
Lord,
through
dude.
the portal? Why wouldn't they just open a portal so DS9 could just fire through the portal?
There you go.
Because you have 360 degrees. It's better if you need the
Rotate the
hardware there,
station
dude. They're
around.
not shooting through the.
Get that bicycle wheel rolling.
Now that you gave me a great idea, they could use the portal gun a second time, like underneath, and then like angle the shots that they're shooting somewhere else.
Did you guys
That
see
would be
the official
cool.
trailer that they released?
gotta
for
see.
tomorrow yet?
The station. No, I haven't seen the official. Really. Would you like to get content match that?
I'll play it in a minute. Just give me a second.
Cool.
There's problems with it.
What?
There's problems with it.
Okay, I saw the
Yeah.
one where they're talking to each other and they're saying how blah blah
Like,
blah on
no,
the
I
bridge.
I'm not talking about the sneak peeks. I'm seeing like the next on one that they used to do.
Oh, I thought that was okay.
Let me grab it up. History. We'll play it. Hopefully we won't.
No, I haven't seen The Expanse
Won't
yet. I
have
think I
Daddy,
tried watching it, but I couldn't get through it.
Won't have Daddy CBS slapping us down.
That's because you actually have to think about it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah, the positives.
All right,
I love the show. Watch the whole thing.
All right. Fucking pause. God damn. All right. Share screen. I'm gonna do this so we can pause it along the way. No, that might help a little bit. Gotta make
Mhm.
Daddy CBS happy. If my computer will ever share my screen. There we go. All right, so next on.
Being controlled by the collective. Lorgar here. That cube is projecting a signal across the solar system.
Jack is there.
And the only way to save Earth is to sever that connection.
All right, so obviously they're gonna work on severing the connection. That's how they're gonna get their fleet back. I'm assuming.
No matter the cost. What began over 35 years ago ends tonight.
We are.
This is a part that looks. I mean, here, if Darren was here, I guess this. You were saying. I know you were. That's one of the things you were disappointed with, that they never used phasers. Apparently, their entire phaser battle. I mean, budget went to this.
All that is left of Starfleet. Weapons ready for another run.
All right. So my problem with it is we
That was like the
obviously have
entire episode. Oh, sorry,
we
go
have,
ahead.
we have the D going after the Borg cube. All right, whatever. But then we have the Titan fighting the entire Borgified fleet, which is ridiculous since they established earlier in the series that the Titan wasn't a battleship and it couldn't even take on the one Shrike without having problems. So I don't see how they're going to take on an entire fleet of Starfleet vessels. And if you go back, I don't even know. I mean, they must be shooting at the.
What were they shooting at?
I'm guessing because they were still in the sneak peek scene. They were talking about how, yeah, it's the space dock is back here. So I'm guessing most of these phasers are from the space dock shooting at the fleet. But you think all of the, I mean, one ship, you'd think that like the entire fleet would just
I'm
quickly.
seeing a lot of photon torpedoes. Is that what those red things are, or is that
all
the
these lines
ship?
are phaser beams.
Not the dots.
Okay, torpedo.
Dots.
Yeah, there's a bunch of torpedoes in there too.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, it looks super action packed, but kind of looks like it's going to be super convenient also.
Very blurry. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
All right, I'm back.
We go in and invent HD 4K, 8K, 12K, but it doesn't matter how many K, blur is still blur.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back, Darren?
Yep, I am.
There you go. There's your phaser budget.
Yeah. Daniel's Hot Topic should be happy. They're using phasers.
I'm happy. It's about damn time.
Looks like it won't
We
be
did
terrible.
see. We saw exactly one phaser blast up until now.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird too. I guess we
It's
know
okay.
why.
Well, torpedoes are, like I say in my video, they're more suspenseful.
That's true.
Although I like phasers a lot. I prefer beam type, especially for the big ships like that.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not going with the phaser bolts in this entire fight. They actually have the old style beams going.
Mhm.
The other problem I kind of have is I still don't believe that the space dock would be able to take on an entire fleet of, what was that, like over 100 ships there. Seems like it would probably get overwhelmed pretty quickly.
I'm actually disappointed in the entirety of the Federation fleet in these episodes. I mean, when you look at the entirety of the fleet in DS9 during the Dominion War, there are what, 12, 13, 14, 15 fleets, and they all have like 500-600 ships apiece.
Yeah.
So
I still refuse to believe this is the entire fleet.
I don't know. It's just there's no way.
I say that was just sloppy writing on Metallica's part.
There were more Shang-Hai's in the first season than in there.
Yeah.
Where did all those ships go?
Oh, hold on.
Well, don't worry. After this week, we can all go back to pretty much hating everything else that Secret Hideout produces, because all their announcements riding off the heels of, it seems like almost like they're trying to throw cold water on the hype that season 3 of Picard has gotten.
You know what? I'm gonna dedicate a live stream every week to play over and over again watch party of this shitty ass series, and just so I can advertise how shitty it is.
You're
Make
just
sure
making
it's
noises
live.
now.
I think the 31 thing is Kurtzman's revenge, trying to be like, oh yeah, I can make a good thing too.
It's only like a movie, though, right? It's not
No,
a
I know.
series.
That's good though. At least I didn't want them to do an entire
Oh.
series.
Mhm.
I mean, it is a big fleet, but yeah, it's definitely not the entirety of Starfleet. That's no way.
Well, they kept saying that that Geordi was protesting the entire fleet being there. I'm wondering if they actually listened to him, and right before this happened, they didn't recall all their ships. I mean, it doesn't look like this would be the entire fleet.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that the whole signal thing, they'll probably see. I feel like how they're going to solve this is the D is going to be
Doesn't
fighting the
matter if
cube,
they
and they're just
did.
going to take out those
All the
antennas, and then
ships.
that signal's going to get cut off, and then they'll get their fleet back, or something just really easy like that, which kind of would be disappointing to me.
It'll be like the Rise of Skywalker. Go after the antenna, disrupt their navigation.
Might be.
We need
Might be
horses.
with that.
We need guys on horses to
I
run
still
across
think
the hull.
I still think the jellyfish are going to play a role.
There you go.
No jellyfish.
I
None of
called
still
that
think
one a
that's
couple weeks ago.
None of that. Okay. I keep.
Well, I mean, like I say, the rule of Chekhov's gun sort of demands that they have a purpose
don't.
other than
No, it don't.
you,
They don't
you know what
follow
Chekhov's
those
gun is,
rules.
right?
They don't
Oh,
follow
right.
those rules.
Either
They know,
yeah, but I
They
know.
know jack about.
They already
stuff.
rendered them. They're most likely.
Okay. What they
And
did
reuse 'em.
what they did last episode was rip off Galactica 2003. Okay. This week they're either gonna rip off Alien or I don't know what else. What other science fiction movie that was kind of popular where a chick fights a chick?
Was
Okay.
Galactica the first time anybody had ever written a story in which any sort of ship or vessel was not like the rest of their fleet?
I don't know.
I don't
But
think
that was it can't be because basically what they did there in 2003 was they were playing with the concept of computer viruses and whatever. That's how the Cylons got into
Right.
by
Right.
linking everything up. That's how the Cylons got into that.
That's also a main plot point of Pacific Rim and a few other things as well.
I haven't seen Pacific Rim, so
I have. I don't remember that. I don't remember the.
Gypsy Danger was analog. The rest of the mechs were not, and so the aliens could disable the newer ones,
Oh.
but not Gypsy Danger.
Really? I don't remember
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
D seems like it's going to be overpowered, like more powerful than it was in the series. I guess maybe it could have been upgraded though.
Is that deploy armor? No way.
No, it's not deploy armor. You can still see the windows, LD.
Okay.
What kind of armor?
The Voyager armor, the Batman armor from Voyager.
The,
Batman Hunter.
Ablative? Is that what it is?
Hmm.
Is that what you're trying
No.
to say?
the ablative
Something like
armor
that.
from the future. Yeah.
Yeah, that like deployed like the Batmobile.
LD. It's the deploy armor.
Ablative. Jesus Christ.
Well, they didn't
Yeah.
call it a blade of armor
You
on
know-
the Voyager.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
They're
did.
calling us-
Yeah, they
They
did.
did?
yeah.
Bladed
Yeah.
armor, yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Blade of armor and transphasic torpedoes. That's what they had.
Yeah. But they
Yeah,
deploy the armor by saying deploy armor.
Right, but that was deploy wasn't the type of armor it was.
No shit, I didn't say it was.
Yeah, they did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Nope.
Is that deploy armor? That's what you said. Shithead.
Yes, I mean, okay, you're a Star Trek person, and I speak Darmok to you, and you don't even get it. I'm literally speaking Darmok, you nut.
Doing it right now.
Speaking
Daka.
nonsense again.
No, because you know I'm
Whatever.
right. Because you just shut up. You also you would have said something.
I'm eating, dipshit. What do you think?
You were eating this whole time when nothing stopped you then.
Well, I had a big piece of food in my mouth.
I can hear you chewing between syllables.
Nom,
Nom, nom, nom, nom, nom.
He's trying to copy you.
Berto Prey wants the link, he says.
I sent it.
Good.
This is LD complaining about people eating when he's constantly eating on stream.
I'm eating right now. What are you talking about? Huh?
Mukbang. This is a
Huh?
test
Food.
of the emergency.
They're constantly putting fucking all-you-can-eat buffets out of business, and you're complaining about someone having some chips.
No, I wasn't. What do you guys have ears?
They're
No.
covered in deploy armor.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Bird.
Hello, world. It's Berto Prey 5. Kapla.
Hey, Bird, if I say they're using a deploy armor, isn't that Darmarkian?
No. No, you sound like an
Okay.
idiot.
Thank you. That's 2 solid votes for idiot. I'm pretty sure Darren would make a third.
It's funny that you
I
paused it on
tried.
just that frame, because that's the frame I was using for my thumbnail. For
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it
good
seems like-
frame. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good one. Seems like the Borg have kind of completely forgotten their tactics, so of just using a tractor beam to hold their ship in place.
Well, you know, honestly, the tractor beam was their strongest weapon.
Yeah.
It was usually enough against the D. Remember, it used to cut right through. It turned from a tractor beam to a cutting beam.
Well, those are 2 different beams.
So
And they
Whatever,
have that shield
the D
draining
had-
torpedo thing, too.
was of no consequence to a Borg cube.
Right?
It was like a flea.
So I guess the other problem then too is that I mean obviously 7 seems to get control back of the ship, so why wouldn't the rest of the fleet just go after her like they did the Excelsior? That doesn't
Well,
really
we'll
make
have to find out. I mean,
Oh, Rafi survived. Damn it.
I want it to be good, Darren, but
yeah, I mean,
I'm concerned about this last episode.
I know. Well, you know, Secret Hideout has
Rafi get her head
Secret,
blown up.
Secret Hideout has trained us well, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, normally the first 2 seasons of Picard pretty much went off the rails by or episode 3 of each season, or so. This one at least lasted longer than that for
Yeah.
most people. So, you know.
It never was on the rails. Period.
Yeah.
All
We're raising Mondale's blood pressure.
I don't know. I
No.
think the problem would be people are going to say, well, how many times have the heroes won against, superior odds and nobody's complained before?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but those stories are well written.
I think this is pretty well written, honestly.
Well written for a 2-year-old.
And they don't have to depend on member berries to get you to
Or
tune
an,
in.
or,
Exactly.
or, an,
This
or an
is-
AI. I wasn't tuning in
This-
because of member berries. I wanted to find out what happens next.
With more member berries.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't
That's-
think you guys
that's-
know what member berries are
Everything you were looking forward to was member berry-ish. Were you not waiting for freaking Moriarty?
No,
Yeah.
I wanted to find out what how they would end these characters. You know, if this is supposed to be their send
These member berries. Okay, gotcha.
That's their characters. How they would end the TNG crew. What their crescendo would be. You know, kind of like, what the TOS crew got in Secret Hideout. I wanted to see what their equivalent would be. How many of them are going to be alive by the end of this? You know, we don't know.
I honestly doubt the presence of Professor Moriarty made any difference in Darren's life whatsoever. He would have watched regardless of whether Professor Moriarty appeared in the trailer.
Right.
I just know he looked stupid with that hat on.
Well, that's his hat.
No,
Wore that hat.
The show.
He wore the hat in Elementary Dear Data, except when he was inside. Well, inside the buildings within the holodeck. Out in the street. I mean, that's what
No, the brim was
era
wrong.
men wore.
Oh, the brim was wrong. Oh my fucking god.
The brim was wrong. Okay, well,
It was
thank
not
you
the
for
hat.
pointing. Thank you for pointing that out, Londell. That went. I'll admit that went right
Yeah,
over
the
my
curvature of your batleth is wrong too, Londell. Okay, let's just get all the monkeys in the room here.
Oh, see now Tim's a convert. I hope you're happy.
Like I say, don't worry. We can all go back to the way things normally are with us all hating Secret Hideout stuff. They got Strange New Worlds coming out soon. They
It
got.
never changed. I mean, what's going back to normal? It never changed.
Well, this is the first Secret Hideout Trek show to break the top 10 streaming, and it's beating The Mandalorian, which is a big deal. So
Not really. I hate
Well,
to say it, not really.
I understand that The Mandalorian apparently isn't as good this season as in the first two, but I mean at the same time, it's still kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
the
The only reason you're even trying to say that is because this is a at bare minimum okay season of Picard. At bare minimum, it didn't completely freaking piss everybody off. That's your only thing about this.
People seem to have these rosy memories of Star Trek. There was a lot of episodes that every Star Trek fan absolutely hates. I mean, I told this. I said, Salty Trekker. He when he thinks of the original series, he thinks of The Trouble with Tribbles and Balance of Power, or Terror rather, and other ones like that. He doesn't think of Miri or And the Children Shall Lead and other stinkers. But there's just as many of those stinkers in that show as there were great ones.
So what does Darren think about when you say TOS? What episodes come to mind?
One episode that always comes to mind is my favorite, and that's Operation Annihilate. But what I'm saying is that it's the first one, it's the classic and everything, but it's not perfect.
I also tend to remember when TNG came out. There was a lot of people that were purists for the old series and thought TNG was a big stain on the original series.
Well, they hated it, but one of the things that they, at least you could say, was that TNG in and of itself did not overwrite anything that happened in TOS or the movies at the time, because they weren't. They didn't go back in time and do a prequel. They did something that was 80 years further down the line.
Yeah.
You could still have your favorite version of Starfleet from back in the day. You just didn't watch the new stuff. But now with Secret Hideout going back and trying at least to retcon things, now we don't know what's what, because what we saw in Picard, we see a proper Klingon, a proper Ferengi. We got a proper Connie. It's weird.
A proper Connie. Oh God.
Londell. He's gonna grab that glass over there with his teeth in it, put his teeth back in, and go, "You don't call it a Connie. You have respect around here. That's a Constitution class."
No, it's no, it's just that has never been the thing with me. The ships. I mean, they're so impractical design-wise in the first place, and then you guys you masturbate to these damn ships.
Yes.
And that's stupid.
No.
At least.
Wait a minute.
I mean, if you're gonna play this,
I was gonna say, what do you got on the back wall there?
At least find something.
Throw your camera on.
It's practical compared to the fucking
Let's
Enterprise.
okay. You know what Mr. Lundell is.
Oh yes, I know. I know that the Star Trek films are symbolism over substance when it comes right? They're extremely trademarkable. They're probably not what people, if anybody could travel through space, probably not how they would design ships. But it's the way they are. We embrace it. That what is that generation tech or whatever? The thing they always say about the Star Trek ships is that it's stupid that the bridge is on the very top of the saucer. They keep bringing that up every time. They're much more in the camp of the Star Wars franchise anyway. They reluctantly make Star Trek films or videos, and that's what their go-to all the time.
No,
The
Star Wars ships are worse, if you ask me. I mean, the Imperial stuff, way too fucking big. Okay, and what the hell the rebels are thinking about is beyond me.
It's all about storytelling and evoking a certain feeling. It's the X-wing. It's a biplane that's flying backwards with its wings crisscrossed instead of parallel. That's to really sell the idea of the dogfighting scene. It's all, there's.
Yeah, but a Viper does that, and it looks more practical.
Right. But I mean, there wasn't I don't think they had Vipers in X-wing. One guy's vision.
How about a Flash Gordon rocket ship?
And you accuse us of masturbating in front of I bet you after the camera goes off, you whip out that Texas rattlesnake and look at that poster. Well, you're probably looking at Uhura, actually, but yeah.
I already said he's masturbating over Uhura. I can't blame him.
I mean, that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. But the Defiant's also right there.
It's practical. That's all I'm going to say. It's a practical.
That's odd.
design.
Had my headphones on backwards for some reason. Didn't even realize.
None of us here are surprised by that at all.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Right.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see what Lundell's saying, though. The ships are just way too big. You wouldn't think they would have enough people to even man the entire fleet, unless absolutely everybody was in Starfleet.
Yeah.
The only ships in Star Wars I really like are the freighters and a couple of their purpose-built craft.
Yeah, I wasn't a very fan of Star Wars, so. I don't have an opinion.
I always liked spaceships that you could live in, like the Falcon. It's like yeah, okay, Han and Leia are gonna go somewhere in the Falcon. Luke's gonna fly in his X-wing, and I'm like, really? You're just gonna sit there in that tiny ass cockpit with no bathroom?
Yeah.
No entertainment whatsoever.
It's catheters.
Which would you rather take a
He had
relatively
entertainment. He had
long
R2
trip
with
in?
him.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't Dong Lover that was pansexual. Oh.
Mm.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to kill the room. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, I like the Star Wars ships. They're all right with me. They got their own place.
They're kind of goofy.
I
Yeah.
just think they're cool again.
I actually like some of the fan designs more than the actual canon stuff. There's a few fan designs that are pretty damn awesome looking.
Things that I liked about the Star Wars ships were the greebling. You know, they had areas that weren't part of like exposed parts. You could see machinery on the greebling, and then they were the first ships, I think, that where the big ones looked like buildings at night. You know, with the windows, it's like, and they obviously copied that look for TMP, and Star Wars permanently changed the way starships and Star Trek looked, because in TV series they were filmed more like old movies where, yeah, you could see some windows maybe, but they didn't really like have any much light going through them. The ships were lit, you know, reflecting all the light themselves.
Yeah.
But,
Even when they did it, I mean, I hate when they do the some of the lighting now. It's kind of bothers me, just because if you know, if it was just that white light showing through the windows, it would just be the brightest room possible.
Oh, I know.
Inside, it would just be a pure white room.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
like
later on when they started putting like the slides in there, so you can actually see inside the windows.
yeah. But I don't know. At night, you can have a normally lit room that just real bright. You know, you see like pictures of the Empire State Building at night, and it was, you know, when it first opened, and you know, it stood there empty for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But they would periodically turn lights on and leave them on at night, just to make it look like there were people in there.
Right.
See what else we got here.
LD must have fell asleep again.
No, my name's not Bird. Thank you. I am
you
laying
sure?
down though, and I am on my cell phone, and I am just hanging out and chilling and relaxing. Would you like me to sing and dance? How about maybe a little striptease or a mukbang? Would you like me to mukbang right now?
Just saying, you're
I
usually the one
know.
talking the most.
Yeah,
Lately,
you're
you've been
right.
doing a lot of sleeping on streams.
Not, dude, at 3 in the freaking morning. Yes. Not in the afternoon.
Oh, sounds
Though
like
I
Okay.
tell you the truth, I could go for a nap right now.
Linus is on his channel with a live stream where they're building a PC out of a Borg cube, basically a Borg cube PC.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
So he's getting in on the hype right now of this finale.
You know, I still rather. I mean, the Borg cube is nice and all, and cute pun with the cube, but like a cube obviously fits a computer case. But I would have liked to have seen like something else, like I don't know.
A dodecahedron.
I mean, it could be no, not Borg.
And Linus
Like
is wearing a TNG uniform.
Yeah, like the Starship Enterprise computer, or I don't know, a sphere ship like from the Enterprise, the sphere weapon, or I don't know, the Dyson sphere from TNG, or
How about
a
the planet eater?
phaser, a
The planet
tricorder.
eater. That cone-shaped
something.
planet eater. There you go. Doomsday Machine. PC. All inside a cone.
Voyager.
Maybe a-
I mean,
with maybe
I would love
maybe
to
a
have
screen
a
in the maw.
space station computer.
Oh, what?
What?
Like DS9, but it's like a computer.
Keep smoking that bowl, man.
Dude, you literally have a Borg cube. You can have anything.
You're way too obsessed with AI. You just want computer everything now.
What the fuck did I miss? I was in the other room.
He's drinking Drano again.
No, I'm not. I'm just laying down.
Liquid plumber. Yeah.
I'd be more talkative if I was.
2,000 flushes the drink.
He's just chewing on one of those blue cakes, those urinal cakes. Ooh, it really is looking bad for Anheuser-Busch all of a sudden. Bud Light sued over woke Dylan Mulvaney disaster and anti-white hiring practices. Interesting.
Wait, why was Bud Light sued?
Well, that's just the headline. I haven't read it or looked at the
I don't understand why they would be sued either. I mean, they're already taking it on the chin. I mean,
well, anybody can sue anybody if you got the willing to pay a lawyer.
If you were a shareholder, I suppose you could sue that they were breaching their fiduciary duties.
I mean, and this broad
hurting the brand.
This broad really does not know her market. Okay.
No.
You go to a liquor store, a beer store. Who do you see grabbing Bud Light? These are guys, blue jeans, steel-toe boots, the safety jacket, just getting off work. Okay.
Yep.
This beer has traditionally been blue collar. What the fuck is this woman been thinking?
I know. That YouTuber body
the
language
real
ghost.
problem is,
hold on, motherfucker.
Sorry.
That YouTuber body language ghost. She specializes in body language. She used to work for like the FBI and stuff. She analyzed her that VP's live cast where she was talking about this, and it revealed a bunch of stuff according to her that this woman has a handler, a life coach, and it's like you used to hire vice presidents and presidents of companies because they were strong-willed individual people that were that were bold and they were out there. This woman's not that at all. She's like she has to have a life coach, and it's just very strange and shed more light on things. Go ahead, Bert.
I was going to say the problem isn't with the VP who did this. The problem was with the person who hired the VP.
Mm-hmm.
But she had to be looking at marketing information, the demographics.
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
She looked at the
they should not have hired somebody who would have been doing that.
See, if she really looked at the demographics for Bud Light, any kind of beer, any domestic beer, there's no way in hell she would have done that. That was in her. I'm thinking that was in her mind from the get-go.
There's no way somebody like that snuck in. Okay, they knew what they were getting with her, and they hired her anyway. So,
I think the same thing happened with Gillette. That shit that happened with Gillette 1 or 2 years ago, where they came out with commercials that just berated the male-based customer, which is 90% of their customer base.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Alyssa Heinerscheid. That was her name, the VP. And she's gone into hiding. Basically, she was spotted leaving her New York apartment, Manhattan apartment, and hasn't been seen Well, when you cost a company $7 billion, I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably a blow to your psyche.
I mean, did she really think she was gonna get the wine and cheese crowd to all of a sudden start drinking Bud Light?
Not in my state.
I mean, but if you listen to that video, that's what she thinks she's doing.
Yep. She basically thought that because they handed her a brand that was in decline, she could. It gave her carte blanche to do whatever she wanted to do, and this was it. You know, Dylan Mulvaney has not said a peep about this shit either. By the way,
he's taking the money and running. Okay, I don't blame him.
O'Keefe caught him in an elevator, and it was pretty funny footage. Meanwhile, you got this shit with Mr. Beast, who I'd never really heard of until his co-host decided to wreck his family.
I have no idea what's going on with Mr. Beast or who Mr. Beast is, other than I heard he was the world's biggest YouTuber.
Yeah, you have to be a 14-year-old girl to know who Mr. Beast is, pretty much.
Mr. Beast has 146 million subscribers on his channel, and he has a sidekick who, with a wife and kid, who decided he was going to live as a woman. And yeah.
Okay, I am so tired of the strangeness.
Yeah. Everything is weird.
I don't like beer either, Joseph. I agree with you.
I like beer once in a while. Hey, what kind of beer did Pocahontas drink that one time when she tried to show people she could drink? What was that? Was that a Michelob or was?
I don't know, but you could tell by her face she couldn't stand it.
Yeah, she was not a fan. I mean, yeah, Dylan Mulvaney. You know, who should have been courting him was not Bud Light, but like a company that makes white wine spritzers or something. You know? Anyway,
No, the people that are supporting him, okay, they do not drink alcoholic beverages with a screw cap. Okay.
well, right, a white wine spritzer is what I said.
Yeah,
So, you know,
I mean,
that's a
I
thing in it with an umbrella in it. You know, it's just
I don't think they drank those either.
whatever.
These are the fake people that think they can open a bottle of wine, snort the cork, get a little taste, and tell you about the vintage and everything.
Mm.
And it's been proven that those wine testers are full of shit.
Right. Oh, hey, LDG, Simon Whistler over at the channel The Science of Science Fiction has a new video out, just came out within the last half hour. It's called Are We Living in a Simulation? Sounds right up your alley.
No. I think Whistler's in the simulation.
All right, Cinnabon, what's the next topic?
Yeah, I don't know.
Host.
I don't know, guys. We have to come up with something.
Somehow we've got to find a way.
I'm shirking my host responsibilities on everybody else.
Oh, we're covering everything, I guess.
I guess I had nothing else to do, so was the reason I came on.
Colorado just banned the abortion drug antidote, the reversal. Yeah, there's a reversal drug that, let's say a woman finds out she's pregnant and immediately takes the
The day after pill.
the day after pill. This other thing will reverse the effects. They just banned it. That's some hardcore baby hate right there.
What?
Yeah.
So you take the pill and then you decide you don't want to take the pill, and there's another pill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me. I'll send you. I'll put
I
the
don't
link.
want to read it. I don't care.
Well, it's okay, but I mean,
It-
it's
It
Something
just
like that though sounds kind of dangerous
yeah.
because you
Yeah,
take
Federal
the
judge.
after
Yeah,
pill.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Federal
like once
judge.
you've made the decision to do it. That
Yeah. Federal judge halts Colorado ban on abortion pill reversal. Federal judge temporarily halted enforcement of the new law in Colorado banning the so-called abortion pill reversal.
Oh,
Practice to reverse. Yeah. So a federal judge has blocked Colorado's attempt to ban it. So that's new. That's within the last.
Oh, okay.
That's within
Look,
the
I
last
mean, any females listening, this is real simple. You don't want to get pregnant, don't let him run up in you without any protection. Guys, you don't want the baby mama drama, don't run up in him without any protection. Period. That's all. That's it's that freaking simple. Okay.
I put the article in private chat there, so if you want to look at that on their own, they could do that.
I mean, I can see why they would want to ban that though, because you think like after you take the morning after pill, it starts working, and then you reverse it. Then you have like a bunch of babies with defects now.
it's an unproven treatment from a religious clinic.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay. Key word there is religious.
The idea of reversing a medical abortion has become a flashpoint in the clash over reproductive rights.
Well, how can they be against more options? I mean,
Well, because next they want to be able to tell you who can have children and who can't, and how many you can have, and when you can have them. That's the next
Worked well.
step in this shit.
well, for China, didn't it?
I mean, all you got to do is look at what's going on now. Yeah, the nut jobs have gotten power, and now they're going to do everything to keep it. If they have to go out come election time and shoot people in line at the polling stations, they're going to do it if it keeps them in power.
Has the stream been banned yet?
Well, All right. Well, I guess unless anybody else has anything they want to talk about, might as well wrap things up here since we're just kind of running out of things. Anyway.
I'm tired. Nope, I'm done.
Sorry, I was reading the article.
No, that's all right.
Uh, yeah, I read the article about Michelle Yao. Section 31 movie bullshit.
I haven't
can't
read it.
believe-
I posted it.
I can't believe she's gonna, after becoming such a big star, lower herself to do a Section 31 direct to streaming movie. What the hell's the point?
I mean, they either have her under contract, so she has to do it, or they're just backing up a Brinks truck to her.
Yeah, I'm thinking they pushed that pile of money in front of her.
If they need to use her, why not make a 2-hour movie or something about her time when she was still captain of whatever fucking ship she was in Discovery before?
Yeah.
This is the
everything
mirror
went down.
version.
I know, but I'm saying instead of using
Oh,
the mirror version, just go back and do a movie about, something before Discovery happened. She was, she was perfectly good as a captain of whatever her ship was called. I forget.
I don't remember either.
Shenzo.
Shinzo. Yeah, they could have just gave her something to do, a Star Trek movie. On
The most
Shinzo
interest-
and deal with it.
The most interesting thing about that ship to me was that the bridge was on the bottom of the saucer, which was kind of reminded me of an airship then.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be a better idea to do something with her on a ship. Or at least it would make it at least a little bit more interesting, I guess. I probably still wouldn't watch it just because I hate Michelle Yeoh.
Who do you like?
Well, I don't hate her for any particular reason. I hate
Like
her
her better.
character.
I liked her better when she was younger. When she was
I
younger.
like her in Bond.
Well, yeah, I'm sure if she was younger, she'd be cuter, but I don't care about that so much. You don't have to be attractive to be a good Star Trek character. I mean, it helps, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, I didn't like her as a captain though. I didn't like, and I thought she was really hard to understand.
Oh man, that is.
I did too, but I didn't want to say anything.
I'm sorry, but your thick ass accent made it difficult to understand what you were saying.
I have a problem when they think that, well, we got to contact the ship, so we're going to walk in a big delta on a desert planet.
Yeah,
That'll let them know where we are.
because
mean,
they
like
could
Linda-
walk something so huge that you could see it from space. It's a little dumb.
And at least Linda Tran could be understood.
Yeah.
On Enterprise.
I'd be happier if she was in something rather than.
Oh, me too.
Yeoh.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh,
She was my jam. She was okay. So yeah, obviously the Ginger and Marianne of Enterprise was all.
okay. This is
That was more
how.
into
Yeah.
This is how Picard gets out of the bailiwick the Federation is in now. Michelle Yeoh to the rescue.
I hope not.
She's
God,
section 30. She's section 31.
how's she still
Okay.
alive? But never mind.
It couldn't be. She doesn't have to be the character from Discovery. Okay. They've been pushing this Section 31 starring Michelle Yeoh for since day one of the damn Kurtzman era. Okay.
Well, last we saw her, she went through Carl,
Yeah,
the Guardian
yeah,
of
that one-
Forever.
that one went through the portal
To an
get back to
unknown.
where she belongs.
Well, we don't know exactly where she went. She could have gone at any time.
So it's not that character. Doesn't have to be that character.
It could be her daughter or her mother or anything.
No relation at all. Okay, no relation at all. It's just this is the chick running Section 31. And she's gonna meet Picard, and Picard's not gonna like her because he knows who she is. And he's gonna threaten to put her in jail or something stupid. And she'll probably karate chop his old ass. Yeah. Which would be
Guys, like, I
funny
can't
as hell.
understand you. Enunciate, you dumb bitch.
Wow.
Oh,
Say your
man.
damn L's, God damn it. Yeah.
You've been on Earth for 400 years now. You've been around English speakers. Drop your accent.
Repeat after me. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Slowly. Yeah. Well, it looks like Midnight's Edge is going to have the
Go around.
breaking on this Section 31 Michelle Yeoh train wreck.
I don't think there's much to break there. Not a hell of a lot of news. It's going to be all speculation.
Well,
Is
Daniel's
it
hot
coming out?
topic is all happy.
Yeah.
Did the article
Yeah.
say when they're
You know, that's the only thing that I thought of when I saw that story on Twitter broke is, oh, Daniel's hot topic won't be able to.
Yeah, he
At least
He'll come on.
very happy.
He'll come on
Salty.
Salty Trekker's show and go, I told you that is the only upside to this is that Salty kept saying forever
Never
that it
gonna
was never going to
happen.
be.
It'll never happen.
Yeah. And he'll say that right up until the night it premieres too.
Well, he's going to say
Hold
that
out
it's
for
not started filming. They can still cancel it. It's not going to happen.
right. That's what he's going to do. Yep.
I can tell you exactly what Daniel said because he already said it. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to rub it in Salty Trekker's face. Yeah. Okay.
No,
I said,
but
"Oh my
Daniel's
God, I'm
been
so
holding
excited.
out.
I just can't hide it.
Daniel's been holding out for a series. This is just
Yeah.
a made for jack off movie. So
You never
So-
know. A series
Yeah.
can come from a movie
yeah.
that does well enough. Daniel watches it enough times.
He's got one whole computer in his house dedicated to nonstop chain watching that thing.
We love you, Daniel. I'm just so goddamn optimistic about Section 31. So this Sunday on the Shuttle Pod show is Captain Shaw.
Todd Stantwick, or whatever.
Yeah.
That'll be
It's
good.
going to be a good one. I mean, he'll probably spend a lot of time just talking about acting. See, Ira Bear was on this weekend, and that was
Oh,
a good
terrible.
one because
Yeah.
You liked it?
yes, because I discovered that I don't like it when they have actors on that show. I like it when they have other people, like producers and effects guys and things like that. I
I
don't
like
because
a lot of
actors
the actors.
don't talk about anything except for acting.
Yeah.
and they keep talking about plays and things they've done in the past and telling stories about that production. No, we want to hear the Star Trek
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Nobody
and-
cares that you turned down Hamlet to play,
Yeah,
a 15-minute bit part on Star Trek that you're more
Yeah, but we
famous
want to hear the
Right.
behind the scenes stuff. So like Denise Crosby, I think she was a pretty good one.
That was a good one.
well, Ira Bear, I liked him because he talked about behind the scenes stuff having to do with Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
part I
yeah.
liked, but
yeah.
I didn't like that he refused to talk about any new Trek.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Well,
it's because he's in talks or something.
possibly. I mean, it's good manners too. I mean, that could be something there.
Yeah, I suppose it wasn't as bad as the one before that where they did the fucking fan film check.
Oh yeah, that was
That
the
was
worst. The one, the
terrible.
Prodigy. The voice of the computer on Prodigy.
Oh, was that what she
Oh,
was?
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Like
it?
even in the
How does she rate being
in the
interviewed?
Patreon, where you asked the questions, I was like, I didn't say the F. I was like, who is she? Like what? And somebody said, oh, she's the voice of the computer on Star Trek Prodigy. And they
Oh,
were so serious. And I was like, oh. I was like, I just.
yeah, I got like 10 minutes into that when I was like, no, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I was like, there was no redeeming value to that one at all. And she seemed nice.
Yeah.
She seems like a nice person.
Have they done any? Yes, they have. They've done Tim Russ. They haven't done many from Voyager yet. Only Russ is the only one they've done, I think.
I think they'll have more
Yeah.
at some point, but we got Captain Shaw, and the one after him also was interesting, but I forgot who it was. Let me check.
The effects guy was a pretty good one too. I like that one. But most of the actors I didn't mind. I just kind of speed through this parts where they're not talking about Trek though.
Yeah.
They haven't done this yet, have they?
Then what they haven't done what?
They haven't interviewed the Akutas yet, have they?
No.
No.
The only other one I was really disappointed in was the Armin Shimmerman one. I was just too wandering and
Yeah, he's an
he was
old
talking
man.
about his class way too much. I don't fucking care.
The one I'm hoping they get soon would be Mark Alamo.
That'd be good. I like that one. There's ones that I mean, most of the Voyager actors, I don't have a lot of affection one way or another for Voyager, but I suppose if they had the actress who played Cass on there, I would watch it just for the horror show.
They could only get her on if they gave her a giant bag of crack.
Yeah, tell her there'll be some kids for her to flash.
I mean, it's the same thing with Cisco though. They'd have to have a jazz piano hauled in there for him.
And weed, yeah.
Sunday, April 30th is Jonathan Frakes.
Ah,
That'll be a good one.
that'll be a good.
No, he curses like a sailor.
Oh no, not sailors.
Sailors. So yeah, 23rd is Todd and Jonathan Frakes. Good.
I kind of wish he was only in Picard and wasn't like directing or anything else and like involved with the other stuff, because I feel like we're not getting real honest answers about his opinion of New Trek.
Yeah, well,
It's so glowing.
and ask
all the
about
time.
Orville too, though. I will.
Oh, that's true.
He did an Orville episode.
Now he's done more than one Orville, I think.
Let me take a look here. IMDb.
They got Marina Sirtis. We can ask her about Orville too.
No, leave Marina in England.
Oh my god.
I will not be watching the Marina Sirtis one.
Yeah, me neither.
In fact, Bird, I'll be depending upon you to watch it for me. And
And
Do
then you
a,
can do a nitpick.
I could do. I should do reviews of
the
Shuttle
interviews.
podcast.
Especially starting with Marina. What the fuck do you mean? It's like,
I sense nobody's watching this.
Alrighty, so he directed 8 episodes of Discovery, 6 episodes of Picard, 2 episodes of Orville.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, that's
He's got a few made-for-TV movies under his belt from
he did one
around
episode.
the time.
Yep.
Around the time Next Generation ended, I know that.
Yeah, he directed 1 episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's interesting. One episode of V. He does a lot of 1 episodes of series, like 1 episode of Dollhouse. Yeah. I remember he was the director of the Thunderbirds movie, and I thought that was
God,
totally ask about fact or fiction. What was his favorite fact or fiction?
That'd be a good question.
He was also the director of 1 episode of Twilight Zone from 2002.
2002?
Yeah, the Forrest Whitaker hosted Twilight Zone on UPN.
Oh, Kurt, ask him about the Brent and Johnny show he's working on.
Remind me, because I'll forget.
I want to hear him talk about more about what the hell it's supposed to be. It sounds really dumb. It's supposed to be like in person, like Cameo, but in person. They'll have people write in where they want to like have Brent and Jonathan do stuff for them, and they'll go and meet them and do shit, and do whatever they want for a day or something.
Brent
There's another
Spiner?
interview I watched. Yeah.
So I could have him write in and come visit me.
Yeah.
At home.
I was actually gonna write in and have him go meet this guy, uber Star Trek fan. He's stuck in a bed. Go give him a sponge bath.
Oh God.
You had me till sponge bath.
And be like, well, we got it. It's all or nothing. I'm like, well, then it's nothing.
They just hold you down against your will.
Mama friend signed off on it.
We was on what was it? It's like something Voices or whatever. It's another interview show that I just happened to catch Brent Spiner was doing, and they talked about it, like really briefly. It's like a mix between Cameo and Dirty Jobs or whatever. I mean, it sounds kind of nice if it's something, if you like wanted to really meet these guys in person and hang out for a day, but
no, you get in the same room with them. 90% of them you couldn't stand.
it could be true too. It'd just be like all the old stories I've told 100 times. It's like, all right, you can leave now. You've ruined my impression of who you are.
Yeah, we tend to forget that these are pretend people. Okay.
On the other hand, if they're gonna do like stuff, it'd be like fun to be like, you know what? I want you to go plant some trees in my backyard. Just watch them just sweating their ass off. I have a problem with my septic tank. I need you guys coming out.
Yeah, I mean, Mama Frey's got furniture they can move around or something.
Yeah.
You could change some light bulbs that a little high up for Mama Frey to reach.
Oh yeah, I certainly have things for people to do to help.
That would be a good episode. And then Bird's just in the background just asking nonstop questions.
And Brent Spiner can take Sassy for a walk. I don't know if I trust him. I feel like he'd come back with just the leash. Like your dog got beamed away.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna.
Comes back with a completely different dog. No, it's the same one.
Isn't it? Comes back with an iguana.
Yeah.
Got Reginald Barkley disease. Your dog devolved.
I think if we write in enough requesting that they go see Bird, we can make it happen.
I think it's pretty cool that you got Robert O'Reilly to do the little Hail Bird of Prey 5 thing. You know, or that wasn't you that got it. Somebody got it for
Wesley.
you. Yeah.
That was the Traveler, you know.
After 2 attempts at Hertzler to say something good about Kuroga.
Oh, he did. He did.
Oh, that's
he said
right, he
something
did.
nice too.
Yeah. I mean, for a while there, it was just Robert O'Reilly though that had said something nice about Kuroga, and you're like, I remember that how you talked about how you didn't like Galron, disgrace to the Empire. Then somebody played that Robert O'Reilly for you. Well, clearly his stock has improved in the nation of Kuroga.
I was like, oh, he's just a politician. Martox was a warrior. And Hail Kuroga. Like, oh, well.
You were devastated when Hertzler kept talking, hail on Kuroga, death to Kuroga.
You could tell he wanted to cover his bases, so he did do the one take. That's all I needed. Of course, then I found out that he's very politically opposite me in every way.
Oh, well, I would think
He's an
most
actor.
of the
What do
actors
you
are.
expect?
Yeah, I
you-
know.
You kind of have to assume that.
There's
It's
occasional, Tim Allen's and
James Woods and a few other people, but I mean, and Kelsey Grammer and people like that, but they're few and far between, and so it's always like you find out that they're that way. I mean, just recently, friggin' what's his name, Rob Schneider, the old SNL guy, a bunch of movies. He's been talking about how he couldn't be a Democrat anymore. But I don't know. He's not exactly conservative, but he's definitely not.
Yeah. Snyder's more just middle of the road Democrat. Used to be a normal Democrat.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go and find myself some dinner here.
thanks for the stream, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for the stream.
No problem, guys. Thanks for coming on by and hanging out. Kept me from falling asleep in the middle of the day.
All right. I don't like goodbyes, so.
All right. Have a good day, Darren. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out, everyone in the chat. Sorry we're more interactive. Need to work on that, I know. Probably won't do anything until after Thursday. On Thursday, probably we'll do something for Picard. Like I said, I'll probably just join the Deej late night for a little bit and just kind of do the first impressions thing. But I don't know, I might actually do a stream later in the day, just kind of going through the entire episode and then just kind of giving my opinion on the entire season once we see the wrap up. And other than that, Friday or this weekend sometime, I'll probably do another open lines thing, but we shall see. All right. Take care, guys.
Later.
All righty.
Blah, blah.
Clara.